Hey guys, I am tired, so tired. So just know y'all mean a lot because I am doing this video, okay? So just know I am tired. Okay, today I had a doctor's appointment with my maternal fetal doctor, and on tomorrow I make 27 weeks. Whew. I'm out of breath and I'm tired because after I left the appointment, I had to do a little Father's Day shopping for the hubby. I hadn't even done my dad and my stepdad, but I kind of already know what I'm gonna do for them. I'm just gonna keep it simple this year, but I wanted to get something special for hubby. I'll show y'all when he opens his gift, so I'll show y'all that on another video. But anyway, it's very cute, very unique. And he might watch this, so I'm not gonna say what it is. Anyway, so I went to my maternal fetal doctor appointment today, and basically all they was doing today was just checking their growth or whatnot. Whew, I'm tired. And then after I left there, I had went and did a little shopping because I wanted to get out the house. You know, I'd be stuck in the house so much, and my feet was hurting, my belly was getting heavier, it was hot outside, and I was like, no, I'm done doing trips to places by myself. Hubby can drive and just pull up at the front, let me out, and I can ride the little scooter. But anyway, let's go ahead and get this little video over with. It's not going to be very long, only because it wasn't really much to talk about at this appointment. As I mentioned to y'all, after the 28th week, which is next week when I go to my OB, I'm going to start doing the videos more frequently because they're going to start seeing me frequently. So I'm definitely going to start doing them more frequently, and that's more videos for y'all. Yay! Whew. Anyway, so we went to go see the boys. It was me and LeBron. Hubby wasn't able to go. He was at work. And so we went and couldn't really see much because baby A, which we call him Levi, which we still don't know which baby was which that we're gonna call just yet until we actually see like facial expressions and stuff and all of that. But he kicking out, but we call him Levi on this side, and Levi is head down, so he's baby A, he's head down, so he's perfect position if I could have had a natural birth. But as you know, I have a TAC, and the only way I can deliver is through C-section. So he's baby A, he's head down, so his head is down here, and then his body, his legs, and he steady kicks. He kicks all right here. This is his kicking spot, and that's his spot. Like, he stay there, like he never flips, because he always kicks right here, always. And then so baby B, which we call Lenix, which I think we got them mixed up because when they were little, it was so hard for them to decide who was baby A, who's baby B. And when we first came up with the names, we had already named, we had already named the calm one, we would say the more calm one, as Levi. But then they started saying, oh, they switched. So we still don't know. Whenever we're at the hospital, we will name them for sure, Lenix or Levi. So, but anyway, Lenix, baby B, head is up here, right here. I always see him kind of budging out right here, and every now and then I'll get like an elbow or an arm on this side, but then his feet are down here, so I'm always feeling kicks down here. So I knew that he was down there kicking me, and so his feet is where his head is, over here. So anyway, that's where they're turned. As far as measurements and growth, they are well above what they're supposed to be. Again, like I said, I'll make 27 weeks on tomorrow. Today is June the 15th, the 15th, and yeah, June 15th. And so they're pretty big. So baby A, which we call Levi, is 2 pounds 5 ounces. That's what he's measuring. Baby B is measuring 2 pounds 9 ounces. So they are like really big. Right now they're saying baby B is the more bigger baby and has more room, like more amnio fluid inside. He has a little bit more still than baby A. Oh goodness, what is that sticking out? Is that your toe or your foot? Oh goodness. He's sticking out. But anyway, so they're pretty big to be, you know, she was like, you know, you have about 5 pounds of baby in you, you know, so I'm carrying like 1 singleton weight, you know. So just think, if you're with a singleton right now and you're almost there, just think that I still have to get there. So the next thing after their weight is their percentile. So baby A, which is a little bit smaller by 4 ounces, is in the more of the like 55th to 60th percentile, somewhere up in there. And baby B is with measurements of the arms and legs and all that stuff, is measuring in the, she said, like the 80th percentile. So yeah, so it looks like one's gonna be like really tall, which is good, which I hope both of them tall. You know, you don't nobody want a short a short kid, you know, like a boy rather, you know. Girls, you know, be the short ones, the boys would be the ones that are tall, especially because everybody's already tall. LeBron's super tall, Lyric's already super tall, so I hope that they both have height on them. What else? They were being somewhat cooperative. Everything looked normal. Growth and everything was normal. The doctor said, keep doing what I'm doing. Make sure I keep taking in, you know, all of my water. It is so hard drinking all of that water in a day, especially when I'm not that active and stuff, you know. So that's that. We couldn't get any pictures of baby A because baby A was like head down. Baby A was even though the head was right here, it was like facing down, like towards my cervix, and we couldn't get no pictures. Like, wouldn't budge. We couldn't even get a profile picture. Wouldn't move for nothing. So I was like, okay, so here we go again. We have baby B. We had baby B last time we went to them, and that's it. We didn't have baby A. And baby B just had his hand like this, like he got a headache or something. I still can't tell like whose nose, lips. So hopefully the next appointment next week we'll be able to find out and locate who looks like who. I'm gonna show y'all. Like, what you got a headache for? So anywho, that's that. Oh, so anyway, like I said, the appointment went good. Doctor didn't say anything was abnormal. I did mention to her about my pain that I have when I try and like spread my leg, or when I try and cross over something in my pelvic area. She said it's normal. She said I'm eating well, evidently, you know, everything's good. And that's pretty much it. You know, she didn't say anything about any type of bed rest or any type of, you know, slowly being able to get off my feet, none of that. So everything just pretty much, you know, was good. It was a good little appointment. Yeah, and I mean, like I said, they're just growing, and you know, they're above average right now in their weight and size and stuff. And they always measure the head, so I mean, they're measuring right now like about 28 weeks and like 6 days or so. Like they always measured way ahead. What else? Oh, and so she predicted that, because I was like, well, they can stop about 5 pounds. That's a lot of baby to be carrying. And she said, the route that they're growing right now, she said, I can estimate that you may have a 6 and a 7 pound, or close to, you know, both the same weight in that between 6 and 7. And I was like, what? She's, oh Lord, somebody's poking out right here. She was like, yeah. She was like, yeah, they're gonna be some big babies. She said, you know, the growth starts slowing down a little bit after, you know, once you enter the 3rd trimester. Normally it picks up. She said this one here, she said it may slow down just a tad bit, only because, you know, it's not much room in there for them. She said, but for the most part, they're gonna be, you know, some good sized babies or whatever. And I was like, yay. So anyway, other than that, that is it about that appointment. I'm about to make another video about some items that I just purchased from the store, and I'll put that maybe in a separate video, or I may tag it on this one, I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Bye.
So you just let it expand.
Yep. Somebody said it only took like 1 day for it to expand for them. I guess that's it. It's like what they talking about cut.